Hi, Dispensator here, and I'm doing a progress report on my week 2 of my weight loss competition. There's 12 weeks overall. Uh, it's been a trying week. This is much harder this time around. Um, I ended up losing 17 pounds, which is crazy. It honestly is. A lot of that was water weight, so I'm not going to go too crazy. It really was, because the week before, I was purposely eating a lot of sodium and trying to gain water weight just so I could have a little bit of leg up on the competition. So I'd say about 10 pounds of that was water weight that I purposely did. I also I screwed up doing this week. I was drinking too much water. I was drinking like a gallon of water a day, which is about twice the recommended amount, and I wasn't eating any more salt to replenish that, any salty foods or putting salt on food. So basically I had like no sodium intake and drinking tons of water, and my electrolytes went pshoo! I was pretty much, I was dehydrated even though I was drinking tons of water. By drinking way too much water, not replacing my sodium, I was dehydrating myself. So it got to the point where I couldn't even walk around the house and stuff or get up. I was just so tired. Ended up in instant care getting an IV in me, so I learned my lesson learned. And if you're watching this, don't do it. Don't drink too much water at first. And if you are drinking a lot of water, make sure you don't want to overdo it with salt, because salt makes you retain water, but you also want to make sure you still are getting that. So you need that balance. That's the most important thing, I think, with any kind of diet or working out, is you make sure you're balancing things. You don't want to be burning too many calories and not replacing it, because then you put your body into a slow metabolism mode. So it starts thinking, okay, I need to slow things down because I need to store this food because you're burning so much. It's your body tricks. So you gotta be smart about that. So I was really dumb this week, and I got really sick. It's been hard too, because I already have stomach issues. It's how I originally got to this weight in the first place, because I was so sick. I just sat around taking medicine and sleeping all day, all the time, and not caring about eating because I'm in so much pain. So there we have it. And so what did I do for my diet this week? Actually, that was really hard. I was really good about it, but at the same time, I had a hard time eating because I'm really ill right now with my stomach issues. I've been seeing doctors about that and whatever, but still haven't found exactly what the cause is. Basically, my body's just really, really bloated with gas and pumping way too much bile into my system. So I'm just like burning and cramped super bad constantly. Just hurts. So I have a hard time sleeping. It's just, oh man, it's nasty. And I don't want to eat because every time I eat it makes it worse. Plus I'm already nauseated, so it's hard to eat. So I have to kind of force myself to eat. I haven't been eating the right amount of calories either. Like I should probably be around 1,500 to 2,000, and especially since I'm working out, it should be definitely in that range. I've only been around, if I'm lucky, at 1,000. So probably what I'm going to be doing, if I'm not careful, I'm going to be putting myself in that starvation mode. If I'm, I was talking about. I know people don't like calling it that because there's better terms for it, but basically my body's like, okay, I better store this stuff so then I won't burn any fat, And then I was talking to somebody today. They're like, yeah, if you do that too, the first thing your body will start doing is it will start eating your muscle before it starts eating the fat. So that's definitely not what I want to do either. But yeah, it's gonna be a long 3 months and a learning experience. Last time was easier because I wasn't sick. So we'll see. I'm just gonna keep on pushing. I'm gonna try to be a little bit more healthy this week with my decisions. I'm not going to be so hardcore with my diet, I'm going to be a little smarter about nutrition and stuff. I have a lot to learn. But 17 pounds is pretty crazy, though. I mean, it has to do with me being sick, but I also worked hard at the gym. Even though I was sick, I was still going to the gym and trying to do some cardio for at least, half an hour. So one day I couldn't because I was so sick. That was the day I had to go get the IV. I could only be in there for 10 minutes. I was like, okay, I got to go home. So yeah, but once I got my electrolytes back, I was back in the gym for 45 minutes to an hour working out and feeling good. And my workout, I like to lift weights, so I balance a weight training kind of program mixed with cardio at the end or before. I kind of like cardio before because then you get your heart rate up before you start lifting. So you just continue while you're lifting. You're continuing the weight loss process. If you're at that, if you know, you have to keep that up at around 130 rate. But anyways, let's see what the transition on my body was. I'm just gonna stand up. This is me today. I honestly see a little difference, not much. You know, from last week to this week, just a little. Looks like, you know, I could already see a difference in my feet. Like before, I couldn't see the veins or my bones in my feet because I was so swollen with water. But yeah, so that's it. I'm gonna take my shirt off. So if you don't want to see anymore, I'm pretty much done. I'm gonna take my shirt off just to show a quick glance. If you don't want to see that, go ahead and stop watching now. But here we go. I don't know. Looks about the same. Shoulders look the same. My lifting, but I guess I see a little difference. Not much though. It's the first week. I'm not going to see much difference. I think it'll take a month or two or a month and a half before I actually start seeing real big results. It's usually how it goes. But thanks for watching.